Alright, but I probably... I wasn't sure how much preparation I did beforehand. You know, like right after the ending of the last recording, but it doesn't look like I really did anything, because I probably wouldn't have had this set up, so I guess we can just go ahead and do that on screen. This guy's going to be hard to reinforce this guy, and it's going to take him a while. So, really, we don't have to fight a two-front war. We could, like, have everybody charge this way, and take this guy out, and then take this guy out, and it'll take these guys a while to catch up. In fact, according to this, it looks like you can't even go down the stairs. So we really don't need to charge them at all. I mean, we could have somebody here hit them with a bow, and they wouldn't be able to do anything about it because, well, the only way up is stairs too, and it looks like they can't move unless... Yeah, it is showing movement. Yeah, magic or bows, because even from this distance, magic would be fine. That's interesting. Well, I guess Ferdinand's fine there, then. Yeah, we can get all our defensive kind of characters over here. And then... Oh, right, we don't have... we don't have the guy I was just thinking of, Hubert. So I guess we'll just have to make do without him. He could have been pretty powerful on this particular setup, but that's fine. Although he doesn't have a range 3. So I guess we really only have one good attacking magic person right now. Too bad. I almost would think that the Lord class... Well, maybe not. Maybe like a specialized Lord class. Thinking about it, she really wouldn't be a bad avant-garde, I think. But, see, I don't think that's really what they're going for with her. Alright, so we'll have a healer. Yeah, we'll have her here, because she can go ahead and if she needs to, and I don't even think she will. But since she only heals from a close range, we don't need her getting all up and close over here. But yeah, you know, with the trees, this really doesn't look too complicated. Alright, let's go for it.
Put me in there.
Oh wow, is he already able to attack? I guess they go... Do they go right through the trees? Oh, I guess so. Okay, so... I guess that consideration I was considering isn't so considerable after all. In that case...
I am Ferdinand von Iron.
Should I start with the... You know, I don't even think I need the Blessed Lance. He can wait here. As for these fellows...
That's my cue.
What a dork. I probably should have used...
Oh.
I think he wouldn't have been so dodgy if I hit him with Bernadetta first. Okay, I could do that, or I could do combat arts. And only increases it by 1. That only increases it by 3, but it greatly lowers... Oh, wait, it's the same accuracy. Well, but I do have plenty of uses for the bow, so... And if it's a crit, it'll actually be a pretty big difference in how crit it is. Of Of course, if these guys self-heal, I don't... Do they... Defiant Avoid. Oh, that's not good. I don't see any reason that would make them be able to heal. Which is saying we don't have anybody else who can reach... Hey, wait a second. Where's Samir? I thought I had her... Oh, she's an... not an avant-garde. She's an affidavit. No, she's not an affidavit. Hold on. Well, she's with Byleth. Okay, so I was thinking we could use her, but we can't, so I forgot to think about it like that.
I will get the victory.
Interesting. Very interesting. I'm guessing it doesn't matter.
Stay focused.
Combat art, nothing to do with that.
Let's get to it.
Guess I shouldn't have put him back here if I was going
I
to do
will
all this.
prevail.
Oh, right. Well, I don't need to get them all close.
Let us away.
Yeah, I'm actually not gonna...
Thanks for helping.
I actually meant to do Edelgard, but these guys really don't need a healer. They can just take them off with their laser, and we can just draw them back and have them attack these guys coming at us if we need to. But who hasn't moved yet? Oh. Oh, I guess he would be attacking from 2 ranks. Hey. Oh, whatever. Does that have higher dodge because it's a part of his body that's in the woods? Oh, it's A.
I think I got it.
And closer. I wonder what that does. I wonder if she's gonna run out of Thorons before we kill this guy. I'm beginning to think this is a pointless strategy. Especially since this guy isn't following up, so we don't really need to be so defensive with this guy. Apparently. Aha. No follow-up. That's great. I have a reason to use her rapier. Oh, wait a second. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Are these guys really weak or something? Or maybe it's just because I'm attacking this weak spot.
That won't do it all.
I think maybe these guys are a lower level than... Well, they're level 21. That's only a little bit lower. Man, 24 hit rate. Maybe I should have more people going over here. So we're not going to need this many people. second. Does that guy have pass or something? Oh, wow. I forgot she used a bow. And she's pretty effective with it, too.
I'll celebrate later.
But then again, it seems like these monsters are pretty weak. Oh. Are
Gotta
they
keep
monsters, or
improving.
maybe it's just a wolf? May as well be Ferdinand. For obvious reasons. I guess our horse people can go over here. And they can also have Casper since he's already on that end. But Edelgard and Petra, no, they actually have this cup basically. Wait a second. Why is it even less accurate now? Oh. Okay, are you gonna hit this time? He's still in range of that. Okay, that's not a good idea then. Volganome. Oh, why not? Well, I guess cutting it. Gale had more accuracy. Why can he counterattack now? Anyway, maybe isn't a good idea.
I can improve too, you know.
Not bad. So. Wait, he can only... 1734. Okay. He'll survive. He'll be fine. Wait. It's probably just as well, right? Or maybe you want Group of Flames. So then you can't move. And that'll burn down the forest.
Together we can't
Thanks.
fail.
It's time.
Duel. Woot steel, woot woot woot. I am Ferdinand von Eiger. Guess he's gonna attack with the reins. So, in that case, may as well go here and... oh, wait. Well, C would also probably be fine. But he's a lower level. I guess I wonder if dismounting would have been useful. Would that have been enough to get her... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She doesn't seem encumbered by the trees. But she is, so she should go forward. Well, actually, I guess it's fine. No need for that.
Well done.
That was nothing.
Well, at least you dodged one of them. Oh, now he's moving. Okay, I guess the forest isn't on fire then. Doo-doo. Is there a reason I want to use his axe? Seems like there isn't, but... Did I want to do that with him, really? I don't think I did. I mean, I wanted to move him in a particular
Such
position.
power dwells within.
The only reason I wanted to do that... Oh wow, so you can still shoot. 35, 35, 35. You'd think that one would be a bit more accurate. Well, we get experience either way. Well, weapon experience, if nothing else. As for her, I don't think Rising Charm would have helped too much, so I don't feel too bad about that. Oh, that's what I wanted to look at. It might have been a good idea to put her on the other team if she has pass equipped, but it doesn't look like she does. So it would have been wasted anyway, because we could have went around that guy, but I think we ended up getting the Woot... No, we got the Woot Steel from this one, I think. The one that was over there. Alright, so what do we want to do here? For some reason I thought she had an extra range. Waning shot. Oh, yeah, she does. Somebody can hit on like their first try.
In on expertise.
I am Ferdinand von Eiger. In that case... Oh, this is a good idea. Just enough. Woot, 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 woot. Steel. Alright, we pretty much got this guy down, I think. If we need to, we can Blessed Lance him, but I don't think we do. guess we probably do want Ferdinand to finish him off, though, since he seldom gets the chance to level up for some reason. I don't know why. He only just now leveled up. Granted, he's not too much further, but C is much further. So between the three of them, it's these two that should get the XP. Wow, is that 24 and 100, and this was, oh, 24 and 100. Okay, I must be thinking of how often he hits with the other weapon, but there was some modifier on that. And I think I also meant to use Smash, too. Uh, 37 and... Oh, look at that. Steel Lance Plus does 38. And that does 37. $46. 45. So what's the point of the Blessed Lance? I guess it needs to be upgraded. Which I will do when it gets to have lower uses. That being said, it's Axe that I want to level up. I saw a video the other day, and basically everybody, every unit, was a like a Draco, not a Draco Knight.
Back to the front.
They were a Wyvern Rider, and people were basically talking about the meta, saying. So it seems like everybody, if you want to be on Maddening, should be like a Wyvern Rider, which is pretty boring. I mean, I like that class, but I wouldn't want everyone to be that. This is probably a waste of time, because we'll probably finish them off by the time we get over there.
Appreciated.
That all worked out. What about Bernie? Doesn't outright kill her, does he? Oh, he does. That's strange. Is it because she was using steel? If she was using an iron bow, would that be better? In any case, I guess he'd better go back here and use a bow. Oh, he doesn't have a bow equipped. I guess it's because we decided he could just use the Loving Sword instead. Which is fair enough, I suppose.
Thank you.
Maybe there will be a reason to get all the people over here.
This over yet?
Well, that's in the woods, so it doesn't seem to make a difference. Yay, it hit. Ah,
Oh, I get it now.
wow, Wow, hit plus 20. You missed. Well, I guess it was 57. Ah.
It
Whoa.
seems I've exhausted this topic.
Okay, so that can replace regular not regular Vantage, that is regular Vantage. That can replace the not mercenary Vantage, he's the class mercenary. That can replace battalion Vantage. Well, it doesn't, not necessarily. It only gives him Vantage if his HP is, like, below half or something. And that's kind of dangerous, but it's less dangerous to have the battalion like that, so... And then, of course, having that paired with battalion, the defense tactics makes it so that they can endure all the longer while being at half. So there's that to be said about that. Now, why does he have magic plus... I guess it helps with the 11 sword, but still. Okay, let's finish him off, though.
Well done.
Alright, you're gonna miss your last Thoron. Well, at least there's that. Still has a life bar left, so that's good. He's weak to the axe. That's also good. Hopefully Byleth doesn't kill him after this, his second health bar starts. Oh, and there we go again, having Byleth get the level up again.
This'll make the job easier.
Oh wait, that was her. See any advantage in anything like that. Guess I probably should have, well, maybe not. I don't think he can move, so that would be just as well. Although if he's about to use a super attack, that would just put him in danger needlessly. Well, let's just experiment and see what happens. How useful was that? Probably not very. Except it got her experience, and that's always good. Oh, okay, so I guess... yeah, that ended up not being so good. Yeah, in fact, since he can't even move, I'm just gonna start that over.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
Oh, that's why he couldn't move further. Being able to dismount in this game is really cool, though. change our gambit? It's not just healing, is it? Oh, movement. Gotta get that experience. Yeah. I'm not worried about. Oh, wait a second. Nasty doesn't have any range 3 left.
I will get the victory.
Maybe I should have had Ferdinand attack first. Ow. Could have just as easily missed.
Stay focused.
Magic Jump follow-up. Oh, that's the word, adjunctant. Dorothea, Dorothea.
Put me in there.
Dorothea. I think it's fine. Because we'll break this, and then we'll break the other one. And even though that's going to reduce his HP to 0, I think we'll still get the reward for breaking it. We should anyway. I think it would be lame if we didn't. Oh. Wait, maybe he doesn't have an axe art equipped. Oh, he does, but it costs 5. Alright, come on, Wood Steel.
Seems simple
Focused
enough.
strike, huh? That's interesting. Ooh, Umbral Steel, too. That'll repair our 11 sword. Oh well, first off, let's see who's even motivated. Only these fellows, huh? We have 6. Man, none of these guys. No. None of the original cast, although I don't know why she's available for battle, but she isn't available for lessons. And then, of course, I always forget his name, because he also seems like he could be a Dimitri, too. Hubert also isn't here again. See, it was bone. Yeah. Okay, bone riding. Huh.
No problem. Nothing to get excited about. I've learned a lot.
I'm not sure we've ever taught with her before, so I've never heard her quotes. I do remember that's good enough. Is it her black magic that needs more? Let's look. That's 8. So you can get the most out of sword. Not that we're going to do that. And dark magic. You have pass it to protect. That's the 2 magics. Oops. Oh, bother. Well, I think so. Probably end with the dancer class, but if we were to get her something, it'd be Grimoire. Okay. So she doesn't use a lot of black magic, so that's yeah.
I have done it! No need to discontinue with the...
That's
I would
the most logical course of action from two perspectives. Both she gets the most experience for it, and also that's what she's the most behind in, and it would be useful. Hanneman, Hanneman, Hanneman. What would we even do with him? Is it Dark Knight? We want something that uses reason. He's not so good with a sword, though. I guess so. Oh, but... He is good with... Oh, riding. Okay. So they are kind of edging him towards that, I think. Now, what does that actually need to be? Reasons B+. Okay, Lance only needs to be C. 'Cause there are people who already have that. But if we were considering this class, it would definitely be Warlock. And that needs to be A, but he doesn't get a lot of experience anyway. So we might even skip the... Well, actually. 20. I'll do this anyway. That's 7. That's 8.
Just no matter how old.
Whatever. Don't care much about these fellows. I think we're aiming for Savant for her. Actually, she's not good with reason, is she? Yeah, ugh. She's good with a sword, but not with reason. It's so stupid. So what does he actually even attack with? I'd say his strength isn't bad. That doesn't use a sword. A great knight. Oh, forget her. Let's just teach her healing. And be done with it.
What now?
What is her area of focus anyway? I mean, her goals. Now, I think the obvious thing for him would be Armored Knight, right? Not Armored Knight, but, Oh yeah, he can even take the exam for the other one. Or maybe War Master. How good is he at brawling? I love brawl. Yeah, that also is. Yeah, I think he'd be actually go War Master. And I think she's also a writer, right? She's good with the bow and the lance. Nothing for riding, but the archer guy uses a lance anyway. Oh, okay, she just needs riding and she's good.
You're a good professor.
Thanks. Horsies. I guess that's fine.
teacher.
Professor. A noble must know how to ride a horse to be certain and should be... must know how to ride a horse to be certain and should know how to wield the lance, and that is the most obvious weapon of choice for a rider. As a noble among nobles, it seems natural that I focus on these two. Focus on lance and riding. Yeah, that's good, but you're already pretty good at those. Ding. Hanneman.
How are you doing, Professor? Would you care to join me for a cup of tea?
Another one, eh?
It occurs to me that whenever we chat, I have a tendency to pester you with my questions and theories about your history. It seems only fair to speak on the topic of myself for once. And
be fair,
perhaps
I'm
you might
pretty
feel
curious
more
about my past,
positively
too.
inclined toward my research if I shared my own story.
Okay. So you just want me to help you with your research? Yeah, basically, but that's fine.
I am quite pleased to hear you're interested. Yes, quite pleased. Well, I suppose I should begin at the beginning, eh? I was born into a noble house of the Empire. Not a large house, mind you, but noble all the same. Our land holdings were small, but our bloodline was quite strong. So, as
What
you
does
can
that mean
imagine,
exactly?
there were many of us in the family who carried the power of crests. I myself bear a minor crest. Our family's abundance of crests may be part of the reason I've been interested in the topic since I was just a boy. I dedicated myself to my studies, and after years of effort, I became lead crest scholar at the Empire's largest research institution. My research is more important than social standing in the Empire. There I had only imperial blood, and thus imperial crests at hand. So I came to Garrick Mach and devoted myself to my research during my time as a professor. My progress is slow, but with each revelation, I move ever closer to the answers I have sought for decades. Your cooperation as the bearer of the Crest of Flames ensures my research will continue to advance. In fact, it may bring me ever closer to the goal of uncovering everything there is to know about crests. I do hope you shall continue helping me advance in this field of study. Together, we will solve the mystery of your Crest of Flames, and our world will be the better for it. Shall we proceed? My lab instruments are fully prepared. I have a great number of tests I'm excited to carry out. No, don't worry. They won't hurt one bit.
Interesting. It's your birthday today.
Thank you.
Hooray. I have a lot of money.
It is done.
I don't know what to do with it. I guess she doesn't need to focus on the bow right now. I kind of want to get renowned. Well, I guess, there's really nothing to do here. 20 and 22, I'm going to get some gold. Otherwise, we don't really need money. We could rest. Let's see, what's the... Would we get another magic bonding bites? First off, I'm actually gonna re-examine her goals. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, she just finished that, so she can move on, right? Grants attack +5 when using a bow. That's pretty good.
I passed! I passed!
Bonus is an interesting word right here. I would call it a boost, not a bonus exactly. Oh, this is also interesting. He could be a warrior or grappler. He only has a 69% chance though. But between the two, I would go grappler, because I don't think we have anybody else doing that. I suppose then, I should have been having him focus specifically on that, since he's ready to move on, but we're not ready for him. I suppose I could save scum. Go, what's your name? Oh, you got it. I didn't need to save after all. Oh, I got resistance, eh? Still, that's pretty useful. Anybody else? She just finished that, so we could move her on to... we could try. I don't want to try and risk that too often. I think those were the only two, but let's check people out. Oh, he's finished that. But he's not suited for anything. Oh, except for that, of course. Inventory, right? Abilities, 3 class.
It's time to start anew.
Wielder of magic, so that means he can use black magic too, right? I hope so. It only gives +3 for the white magic, but I would hope. Certifications. So he could take an exam, but he can't be bothered to show up to school, eh? Same as her. Let's see, what is her... Oh, weight -5. Heavy armor. It's C+, so it's kind of halfway there. Let's see, he's done with that. He can attempt this one, though, if he runs out of things for the paladin to do. Oh, but it's actually pretty low. Oh, he mastered that. It's not very likely. Well, it's kind of likely. He's kind of being wasted otherwise. For that reason and that reason alone, I'm fine with save scumming. He'll probably pass anyway. Although, if he got better, like, range 3 spells for being like a mage from this class, maybe it would be worth it. That's tempting. Now this guy's smart, so he should have like a bonus, like test taking thing where it's easier for him to pass tests.
I passed. Well done, me.
He sounds so surprised though. Maybe he is so incredibly super rooper lazy that he doesn't even study a little bit, so maybe that's why he isn't so great sometimes. Now she, on the other hand, really could just as well go to the healer class instead. 67 isn't too much worse, and she has the same reasoning. I mean, her class there is complete. Let's look at other people. Well, she's not done with that anyway. Hanneman. Let's see. She does do a lot of healing. But maybe we should do the secondary stuff later and focus on people's primary things. Could we get 3 in a row so I never needed to save at all? We might. I would normally do this for Hubert first, but as he's a no-so... Oh, she failed.
I wonder what I got wrong.
She didn't know exactly what she got wrong, eh? Too bad you can't load the save right from here. Actually have to restart the thing. I'm thinking that, actually I forgot what I was thinking because I waited to now to continue what I was saying so that I could cut all that out. Like reloading the game. But maybe I was going to say, I'm thinking maybe the 67% was loaded at the beginning of the week. Like right when we loaded this. So then if it wasn't a pass, like... If we don't pass on the 22nd, that's determined like right when it's loaded. So it's not like we can load it again and again. So it's kind of like, you know, the odds of hitting an enemy or missing or dodging. It's, even if you space-time rewind, it's going to be the same outcome because well, I'm not sure exactly what manipulating the luck means, but you can't change it. It's done, so... Well, we can't do it next week, but maybe the week after, the same 67 will work, but it's never going to work on the 22nd, even if we keep reloading. So the reason to save scum here isn't to keep trying again and again, but just to make sure you don't lose your seal. So if you fail this week, then you just reload, and, you know, you don't lose a seal. Pretty much said that. But anyway, we can either rest to increase student morale. I think seminar increases morale too, though. There was something I wanted to explore. I think it was because I think I have enough renown to level up, and it would be kind of a shame to miss out. Well, actually, I don't think it would be enough to level up, like, experience of anything. At least not the route I'm taking right now. So we can probably save that for the first Sunday of next month. Actually, isn't this the last month? Or maybe there's one more after this. Ooh. If this is the last one. But we have to return to Garrick Mach, right? Because, well, for starters, there are parts of the castle that aren't unlocked yet. And also, the statues aren't nearly done yet. So, with that being the case, we have to be able to interact with them for the rest of the game. For some reason, I always imagine that since the second half of the game is like war times, that must mean that you're like mainly, well, it's more like other Fire Emblem games where you're going around the country or whatever. But maybe you stay in Garrick Mach the whole time because you're always a professor for the whole thing. I don't know. Well, anyway, I guess you got supports between these two.
A little more crimson, maybe?
May I suggest vermilion instead?
Vermilion? I know, I see it. You don't have to say it. I've got no talent at all.
I said nothing about your talent. I simply suggested vermilion over crimson. Do you know vermilion? It's just a softer shade of crimson. I believe it would... Oh, forget it. This is your artistic vision and I am but a meddler. I am going to read my book and leave you to your art.
No, it's fine. Say what you want to say. It's good advice. I'll use vermilion. Thank you.
Well, I'd best be heading back.
Phew! Finally done! I think.
All finished?
Please, don't look at it!
Everything looks a bit faded, doesn't it? Ironically, crimson may have been a better choice after all. The sense of distance on the petals is a little strange. Perhaps you should pay closer attention to such details as you paint. A preliminary sketch would do wonders. Still, forget my pedantic comments. You really do have potential. Bernadetta?
Idiot! Hopeless! Waste of charm! Just burn the whole thing, Bernie! Break your stupid brushes and never paint again!
Huh. Perhaps I should have kept my thoughts to myself.
It seems like support conversations should sometimes be considered meaningful conversations instead. Sometimes. Anyway, what I'm thinking right now is, do I want to like get the Sword of Creator up and running again? I mean, at full. Let's see. I think that would do 5, which would put it at 5 full again. But then, well, if we're gonna have like a super big, yeah, you know what? I think I will do that. I'm tempted to do Seminar, and I'm tempted to do that to make sure the renown's up, but I don't think that's purely necessary right now. And Seminar would be good for raising morale for a lot of students and getting some experience that I've been wanting them to get. But surely we wouldn't use 20 sort of creators, but it would also get the renown up. Not the renown. Get the... It also takes less time. We don't actually have to commit to this. Yeah, we can click on it and then decide to commit to it or not. Sword, lance, axe. If there's something for riding or heavy armor, that's what I'd want to do. There isn't anything like that. Maybe they do that because not enough characters use them, so they wouldn't want to, like, make a waste. So, like, this is black magic, which we do want her to get. And it has a lot of people, so we want both of them to get it, actually. Dorothea and Flame. And then there's Lance and Bo. She doesn't... Oh, that's what I was going to change, too. I wanted to look over the skills we acquired and, change her goals. Because she doesn't really need Bo exactly right now. What comes down to this... I wish Ferdinand was in that class too. Alright, this is too complicated. I'm just gonna rest. When it says automatically restored, it doesn't mean it always goes back to full, does it? Like on the original sort of creator, it just used, it was either 4 or 5. Now this would indicate that would be 5, but maybe with the Sublime Sword, it always gets fully restored. And that'd be...
I am grateful.
That would mean that it was a waste to do it just now. Oh, I guess we can do Certify right now. Okay, so let's look over those new abilities. Speed's pretty good. And we don't need to do that. So we could do Vantage or Battalion Advantage, and given that I'm kind of building him around the Battalion, I think I'll keep that for now. If I were to get rid of Battalion Advantage, I'd also get rid of this and put it somewhere else, which would also be just as well. Maybe I should give him Authority. MT plus 6, but he only uses like 1 attack. It seems like something that would maybe be better later on. That's pretty useful. I'll probably forget about it though, whenever it comes up. Oh, he has Desperation. The problem with him having Desperation though is he really doesn't double anybody. Oh, wait a second. If unit initiates combat with less than... Oh, right. Initiate. It lets them follow up. Right. Oh, Miracle. Well, that's definitely... Probably Dexterity, since he doesn't do a lot of attacks. Fiendish Blow. Grants magic assist during combat. Wow. Sacrifice a bit of power for that. It's worth it, I think. Almost certain. I'll think about that later. She hasn't been using her sword, but we don't necessarily want her to use her bow more, because I think what we're trying to get her to learn is... Well, actually, she doesn't even use her sword that much, because if we're trying to get her this... She has a lot of prowess. Well, that'll help her use her axe more. What am I trying to get her? Lance, reason, faith. Oh, he has close counter too. Not that I think that's terribly useful for him. There's one interesting thing we just got. Wasn't that one, I don't think. I think he got one. Maybe not. Focused strike. Was that it? That focuses spirit to raise hit. That's not too bad. That's... interesting. Ah, and closer. Hit plus 15 and plus 4. Enemy for moving. Okay. I think I did it. Oh, goals. I think it's just riding. That's the only thing she needs. Is there anybody else like that? Jeez. That's black magic, riding, and what, lance? He doesn't need black magic, so I think I'll also do that for the time being. Until I remember, well, I can figure it out actually, but I don't want to take any more time than I am. I guess we didn't need to get him to A. So, wait a second. It wasn't so far down. For War Master, okay, they need to be A. Action Brawl. But he's B+ for both of them, right? So he'll get there close, you know, when he needs to. I wonder how you advance to Master, though. Like, what kind of seal do you need? I assume that's how you do it. Maybe not. Oh, it only requires a Master Seal. Oh, Advanced Seal. Okay. Oh, I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, so I guess in the next one we'll start the mission, so see you then.